Guys, this is Ferris Can't Game, and welcome to my tutorial. A lot of you have been messaging me and commenting on wondering how to have more than 8 Sims in your game within your household, and I finally gotten around to making the video for it. Because I have answered a lot of you on comments, but there's so many of you, it just gets tiring to have to you need these mods, and it's quite a big list of mods. And it's easier just to have it on a video so I can give you guys a link. So if in the future you ask and I give you a link, I hope that doesn't come off as rude. There's a lot of you that ask, so I just have a video made. Obviously, if you're watching this, you're not one of those people, but just in case you were. Yeah, so what you're going to start off doing is you're going to need the mods. The mods is what makes the game think that it can do all this and makes it do all of it. So you're going to want to type in NROS into your search engine, and it's going to be the first one, nros.wikispaces.com. And it's a little old school. Took me a little bit to figure out where to go, but you just scroll down, and they'll have all the mods listed right here. All the ones that I have, it's just going to be easier to show you. Sorry, I'm still a little sick. Okay, so the ones I have, the one you're definitely absolutely going to need, because I think some of these mods need this mod for it to work, but you're going to need the master controller. I mostly use it to get Cruella's puppies into my household, because you can add Sims, and you can do a whole lot of things, like you can go into the cast mode or create a style mode. You can do a whole lot. It's really fun to just look around and see what you can change in your game if you know where to look. But you're going to need that. And there are expansions to the master controller. Let me just show you. Some of these mods might have expansions. There's a cheats expansion here. It adds more advanced mods, and if you wanted more tattoo spots on your Sims, this expands the number of locations provided in the tattoo casts, and a whole bunch of different ones. But to use any of the expansions, you do need the base mod for it, so no matter what, always get the base mod. So you're going to need that one. Another super important one is portrait panel. That's what actually makes the slots on the side of the screen where your family is. You can click on it, makes it so you can have more than 8 on there. I'll show you how to use it when I get into the game. Another good one to have is the Boohooer. It's also kind of a necessity if you wanted to add your Sims by trying for babies, because after you've reached the 8th Sim, the try for baby option goes away, which I'm sure a lot of you know, and this pretty much makes it so it stays there, and it stays there forever. It never goes away. So if you have 50 Sims, you can still try for babies, and it works for animals too, so you don't need a separate one for that. And so this is kind of where it's kind of optional. Mover it helps you move all of the Sims. If you have 49 or 50 Sims to move, you don't have to evict them to get them out. You can just use the mover, and the mover page that you would usually use works with more than 8 Sims. Another optional one is the Traveler. If you wanted to travel, it allows more than the 8 Sims. It also allows animals to travel. So if you ever wanted your animals to travel with your family, which is ridiculous, that's not an option already, you could. So that makes that happen. Story progression I like, because the more Sims you get, the more your game kind of gets laggy and they don't do what they're supposed to do. I find that the story progression helps for a little while to keep the game flowing normally, so they're not just standing around all day. But eventually, the more and more Sims you get, the more the game's gonna lag, and the less responsive the Sims are gonna be. They might stand around for 6 hours in between getting a bowl of cereal and going to the bathroom. That's just what the game's gonna do. The more and more Sims you have, that's way up in the numbers. That's 50 something, you might have that problem. So that pretty much keeps it. And it's also nice to have because then the town around you is more realistic, they're dating and getting married and having kids and breaking up. and all this gossip's going around. It's way better than the Sims 3 built-in one that they have. And the Overwatch, I have it. It kind of keeps the game clean, like for stuff that you wouldn't see with your own bare eye, like when a sim uses their car, like the car goes into pretty much like a dead end zone, like they have like a big junkyard full of cars, and it builds up and it builds up, and the game is like processing all these cars, and you don't want all these unused cars because they're not being used, and the Sims get new cars and add it to the pile. It's like a plastic cup. They throw them away after they're done, even though they could have reused it. So the Overwatch pretty much keeps your town clean. It gets rid of all the unnecessary stuff that's built up, and it keeps, like, if Sims disappear, it'll actually replace the Sim. Like, it'll be like, oh, that Sim disappeared. Let me fix that. Here's your Sim. So that it just kind of keeps the game all on track and glitches away and keeps it clean and nice and wonderful, which is really nice. You should have your game clean, especially when you have a lot of Sims in your family, because it'll keep your game running more smooth. And there are a few that I will show right now that I use that I'm not using now. I used it on my first attempt at my 101 Dalmatians challenge, and it really was helpful. The one that's really nice is relativity. It's so you can adjust the time of the clock to go faster or slower, which is nice because after a while your Sims will be less responsive, like I said, and you can make the time flow with the Sim so they're not standing around for 6 hours or they don't miss work kind of thing. This will make the time go slower so their Sims won't be missing out on much. So it won't seem like they're lagging as much, I guess. And I haven't figured out the Tempest, but it controls the weather. The reason I got it was for my challenge because every time it gets stormy, the thunder goes and it drives me crazy to have thunderstorms because the dogs go insane. You can't take care of them. They just keep like getting startled and running around frantically. And I wanted to try to get rid of the thunderstorms, but I haven't figured it out. It's not like there's an option that says turn off thunder. It's just really complicated, and I actually really hate this mod because of it. They make it like for only science, math, really, really smart people that know everything in the world can use, and it's not user-friendly. But that's pretty much all of them. I do need to get some of the expansions. I've totally forgot to get them. But I'm going to show you really fast on how to install them. First, if you don't have a mods folder already, I'm just going to show you how to get a mods folder, and I'll have the link in the description of where you can download it. But the way I find it is I type in how to add mods to The Sims 3. And the first thing you're going to see is that, but just ignore that. You're going to want to go to The Sims 3 mod The Sims file right here. And it's the first page is going to say you need to make sure your game is up to date, so make sure game's up to date. And then you say game is patched, go here. And you scroll down for a bit, and it's going to show you where to install it and a download link right here. So that's going to install, and it's going to go into your downloads, wherever your downloads file goes. For the sake, I'm going to delete that. And pretty much, you just you take it, and you extract it. Yes to all, because I already have it there. And it's going to create this mod folder right here. And inside of it is going to be the resource files and the other two important files. This is where you're going to hold your mods as the packages. These two right here, they're just like test run mods. It kind of makes it so you know the mod thing's working, like the no intro. If your game starts up and it skips the video intro, then that means the mod is working. So that's pretty much all this is doing. It's just kind of showing you that your mods are going to be working. So what you're just going to do is you're going to copy and paste or cut and paste, and you're going to take this to your Electronic Arts Sims 3, and you're going to paste it into here, and it's going to make a mods folder. And like I said, you're going to add all your mods to this after you extract them. And what I like to do, like if you have poses and stuff, I also add a folder in here for poses, and so on. I don't know what that is exactly. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And so you're going to want to run your game. So you're going to go and press play. And I'll be right back when the game loads up. Okay, so again, I just wanted to remind you guys, if it goes straight to this page and there's no video or anything, the mods are working. So I'll see you in a second, and I'll show you the second way that if the first or second way, depending on if you want the no intro mod or not. I'll show you the other way that you can tell if the mods are going to work. Okay, so if the game loads up and a mod scripts page pops up right here, this is just showing you all the mods that you have. As you can see, I have more because I have like poses and stuff. But the ones right here at the bottom, these are all the Woohooer, portrait panel, story progression, mover, etc., etc. So that shows that the mods are working and you're ready to go. I'm going to go into the game. I will go into my 101 challenge here, and I will show you how to find the mods and how to use some of them. So I'll be right back when the game's done loading. Okay, so here I am in my 101 Dalmatians challenge household. Obviously, I'm not going to start playing. Okay, so this is the portrait panel I was talking about right here. So this is what makes more than 8 Sims pop up over here. And if you have more than 24, you're not going to see all of them on your screen. I mean, that's going to take up the entire screen. So after you've reached like your 24th Sim, it'll go over to here, and you'll see more, like 24 more. And after that fills up, you click on this again, and then there'll be another 24 more. To find the mods, what you do is you just click on your Sim when you're selected on that same Sim, and you go to NROS, and you'll see all the mods right here. For some of the mods, you're not going to find them right here. You're going to find them at Town Hall. So you're going to want to click on Town Hall and NROS, and you'll find the rest of them, like Traveler and Mover. Those two are two that only pop up in the NROS. So if you don't see your mod, go to Town Hall. They'll always be at Town Hall. Yeah, so I'll go do a different video later on the settings that I use for each of them, because if you're like me, you find the pop-ups to be really annoying from the mods, like especially with like story progression. They'll be like, Ingrid got married, Ingrid broke up, Ingrid did this, Ingrid did that, and like you're just like, I don't care about freaking Ingrid, okay? And there's settings that will make it so those don't pop up. But I'm gonna do that in a different video. For this video, I just showed you how to get them into your game. You know, if I don't happen to make a video soon enough to show you what settings I use, I guess you can kind of experiment on your own. There's not really any tutorials for it online. You just kind of have to use your smarts and figure it out. And that's what I had to do. It's kind of annoying that no one's bothered, but yeah, so I'll go over each of the mods a different time. If you like this, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys for a real video soon. Monday and Tuesday I have 101 Animation Challenge. Wednesday I have a selection series challenge, and Thursday and Friday into the future, just in case any of you haven't watched any of my videos except for this one. Yeah. And for those of you, watching that know that this week I haven't posted any videos except for this video, just wanted to let you know I am about to start filming this right now, and the rest of them all for next week, and maybe even another week in advance, because let's face it, I kind of am horrible at getting things up on time. I just get kind of busy, and to be honest, it's not just being busy. I am busy, but by the time I get home and I do have time to film, I'm just like, sofa, Netflix, and I'm stuck there. Even if I'm like, I should do that, but I'm like, no, I should stay here and watch this. It's so bad that I'll even like skip a shower and be like, I can take a shower in the morning, even though I don't take showers in the morning. I cannot physically make myself get up until I have to get up. So it's that bad. So maybe I'll just start filming like a week in advance. But yeah. Like, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Yeah, bye!